Hey guys, welcome to my video. So this is going to be a series of my 2024 bucket list. Now it is June, so we only have about 6 months to complete it. I made this idea back in like March, but a lot's been happening, so we still have half the year to complete it. Got plenty of time. Okay, so we're gonna go through the list. Like I said, this is gonna be a series, so in every video I'm gonna be completing one of the things on the bucket list. It may be like clips of different times just because some things, as you'll see, are gonna take longer than others. So let's just get right into it. So we're gonna go down the list of what I will be completing in 2024. We have a list right here for y'all. Alright, first, go snow tubing. That one, I went when I was like super little, but I was really scared, so I never got to really actually enjoy it. So this winter, I'm gonna be doing it. 2, go water tubing. Like, you know when the boats pull you? That's what I'm gonna be trying to do. My friend has a boat, so hopefully, you know, that is like a possible not do just because I have to get somebody to get, you know, a boat and be able to do that, but it's definitely a thing on there. 3, learn how to do a handstand, and then 4, learn how to do a cartwheel. Those, like I said, are going to be one of those videos that I take a while to figure out how to do because I have to keep practicing, but I'm going to document all that for you guys. What are we on? 5, become consistent in the gym, which I'm pretty much there right now, but I've been having to take time off because I keep getting tattoos, and I give a good 2 weeks when I get a tattoo, so it has time to heal, and I'm not putting a lot of sweat and nastiness on it, especially because I've been getting some behind my ears and stuff, and I wear headphones like this, so I don't want the sweat to gather, and like, you know, it's just not a good thing. So now there are no more tattoos scheduled, unfortunately, for the rest of the year. So, and even if I do, that's only a 2-week missing. So I will start taking videos, you know, going consistently to the gym. 6, get savings up to $3,000. Now that one, that's another one of those things that I might not do because unforeseen things, like I probably will be having to get a new car sometime soon. So the savings might not be able to be a possible thing up to that amount, just because I'm going to have to put a lot of money towards the car because I hate having to pay for stuff, so I'm going to try to pay it off as quickly as possible. I think we're on 8. I'm just going to say them, and I'll number them on the screen for y'all. I'm so sorry, but I don't have them numbered on here. That's why it's fucking me up. So, travel somewhere other than the touching states. Now, that's going to be a little bit more difficult, but I want to do something this winter. Maybe go get a cabin with some of my friends and just like for a weekend, not even necessarily anything big, but it just can't be a state that's touching. Next year, I'm actually going to be going to Washington and Oregon with my mom. But until that, I want to do something that's like not the touching states before I do my big trip on a plane. My next one is read 20 books, and I'm up to like 14 or 15. I'll like put the correct number here. I do have some reviews on my TikTok, but if, you know, y'all are interested, I might start doing, even if you're not interested, I might start doing some book talk. I might start doing some book content just because it is one of my biggest hobbies that I have. And I just got a Kindle. I'll show you. I just decorated it and posted the decorating process on my TikTok. This is what the back looks like. It's a paperweight. So cute. It's literally off right now because I'm reading a series that I bought in books before I got my Kindle. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish reading this and then I'm gonna start reading on my Kindle just because it saves space, and if I don't like the book, it's easier to not feel like I wasted so much money on it. And my next one is pick up 2 new hobbies. So whether that be, I don't count reading because reading used to be my hobby before I took a hiatus from it. School didn't help that. But I have a few hobbies in mind. I think I want to try, like, and I don't think the gym will count either as a hobby, even though I know it does count as a hobby. I want something out of the box type of hobby. I'm thinking I want to try something like pottery or something. I feel like that would be so cool. So pottery, and I don't know. I have to look more into it, and you know, when I do try those 2 new hobbies, that will be its own video. So all of these, you know, something like the savings up to $3,000. I might do a budgeting video when I get to towards the end of the year, so I can kind of give you an overall thing. Right now my savings is $50 because I am paying off a credit card, well, all my credit cards, and so I'm literally saving up to just pay off this last credit card, and then my savings will start to build from there. But everything else is pretty much going to have its own video, and that brings me to today's video, is my last one, get YouTube started. So obviously I have already posted my first video. If you didn't see it, it was the 23 things I learned when I turned 23. If you want to go watch it, I will put it in the description, or if you just go on my channel, it's the only video on there. So obviously, you know, I'm getting this started. I already did, but this is my real first like interactive video with you guys. So this is kind of how I'm going to, you know, continue to get this started. Obviously, make this video, talk about my bucket list, use my time wisely. That is something I need to get better about, is, you know, putting the things that I love doing like this ahead of other things like scrolling on TikTok. Speaking of, one of the things I'm also going to be doing to help get my YouTube actually started and be consistent is put a limit on my phone. Now, I've always hated when I saw people do things like this because I want to believe that I have a good grip on how much time I spend on my phone. However, when I'm not going to the gym, I have a lot of time, but when I go to the gym, I really don't have a ton of time on my phone other than like listening to music, or like I watch YouTube when I eat. I'm an iPad kid, yo. Like, I'm literally an iPad kid. I can't fucking help it. It's just, I've always done it. I don't think it will change. But one of the things that I want to try to keep myself from doing is I'd rather do things that are more productive, or read or be off my phone when I'm out of work, because then I'm able to do things like this, like make my YouTube videos, be consistent. I do want to post on TikTok and social media, so that will be a little bit of a challenge, but I want to make sure I'm keeping myself accountable, that I'm only making content. I don't want to scroll for more than like an hour. And I know that might be a lot for some people, but I need to give myself some grace, right? Then, along with helping myself get my YouTube really started, is have some active goals that I'm constantly reaching, like posting once a week. That's, you know, that's a very attainable, simple, active goal though, so that I'm constantly having to keep myself accountable. Obviously, this is for funsies. I like doing it. There's nothing really I'm getting out of it, but it is going to be a challenge for me because I get into very like motivated states, whatever, but I do have depression, so sometimes that takes a lot out of me and I'm not able to even do basic necessities. So this is something I'm going to have to definitely push myself to make sure that I'm prioritizing and at least trying to get out at least one video a week. But so this is me getting my YouTube started. Obviously, my name is tazianewton. I am 23. I am in the United States. So this is me getting my YouTube started. So my name is tazianewton. I'm 23. I live in the United States. The reason I'm starting my YouTube is because I've always wanted to do this. I have some unlisted videos on my channel that maybe once I get more videos out, I will, you know, repost. But I've been posting for a really, really long time. Even before I was posting, I was making videos for a really long time, even if I wasn't posting them. I've always been obsessed with cameras, and, you know, I've always been so obsessed with the thought of like people watching me and having my voice out there and people knowing me. That's been always a thing that I've been really into. So I finally decided, you know, I tried to give up this dream before I started college, and then I realized I was going to college for something I didn't even really want to do, and I would rather chase something that might not have any success come from it, but at least it makes me happy, than not chase it at all and then wonder what would have happened from it, if that makes sense. So this channel is going to consist of, you know, obviously this bucket list. I'm going to make that a series. I'm going to do advice stuff. I'm going to do some book stuff. I'm going to do some lifestyle stuff. Once I post more videos, I might do like a vlog or two, especially with this bucket list thing. Some things are going to be like in public or, you know, at my friends when I'm going to have to film in front of other people. So it's going to be more of a vlog type of thing. But I'm going to kind of feel it out. You guys are going to be along the ride with me if you want to be along for the ride, I guess, if that makes sense. But I don't think... I have a bunch of questions I was going to go through. Hold on, let me go really quick. If I can't find it in the next minute, then... Okay, no, I can't find it. So that's just a little synopsis about me, what this channel is gonna be, and what this series is gonna be. I hope that you guys follow along. I hope you like it. If you have any other ideas of a bucket list item that I could add that goes along with what seems to be my main goals, like a lot of, I really want to learn how to do a handstand or a cartwheel. That's like, I think my biggest ones are at least the cartwheel, the handstand, and going to one state that doesn't touches. I think those are my biggest. I have to do this year because I've been meaning to learn how to do those things and go on a trip for a really long time. So I'm going to push myself really hard to learn how to do those things and make that happen. But I hope you follow along, and if you do, we're going to have so much fun. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!